Welcome back. You're watching Power Breakfast here on CNBC TV 18. We spoke about what the global cues are like, but now we have our research team joining in with what the trade setup looks like, the stocks that are likely to be in the news, and the action from the F&O space as well. Hey guys, a very good morning to all of you. Rima, let me come across to you first up. What is the market setup looking like today?
Well, it looks like there will be a bit of a gap down opening to begin with. The SGX Nifty is currently down about 35 to 40 points, but it still pegs us back within that broad range that we've been holding on for the last couple of days. On the way up, it will be 17,200, 17,250, which will be an immediate resistance for the markets to conquer. Yesterday as well, the Nifty went to levels of 17,200 and retraced. And on the way down, it will be this week's Monday low of 17,828. So that seems to be the broad range the markets are likely to hold on to. But today there is some news which could rattle investors because, and you guys have been, will be discussing it in greater detail. But the long-term capital gains benefits of a majority of the debt mutual funds could go away, and that could rattle the investment sentiment in the market to some extent because a lot of people would have debt mutual funds. DIIs yesterday bought 1,668 crore in the cash market. The FIs sold 995 crore in the cash market. Amongst individual sectors, watch for banks. Yesterday, the banks came under severe pressure. The Nifty Bank underperformed, ending with a cut of 1%, and it also closed below the 200-day moving average. IT could be in focus because Accenture reported numbers yesterday, and remember, this is in a way seen as a lead indicator for what IT companies are likely to report when they come out with their Q4 numbers in April, because now IT companies have gone into the silent period. But Accenture's numbers, Q2 particularly, was very strong, record order wins, and the stock ended with a gain of close to about 7.5%. And also, as you pointed out, the global backdrop. Yesterday, Wall Street ended with some green on the screen after Janet Yellen seems to reassure investors that in a way they are prepared to take additional actions if required to support the bank depositors. So that's the global backdrop, and that's going to be guiding and dominating sentiment. But we will be tracking IT very closely, banks, and of course this development on the debt mutual funds. Back to you.
Yes, we will. And of course, we'll discuss that in greater detail as well. Thank you for all those cues, Rima. Abhishek is joining us now with all the stocks that are in news today.
Well, to begin with, Vedanta, they'll hold a board meet on 29th of March to consider interim dividend. This will be the 5th interim dividend that they may consider. Bharat Electronics, the Ministry of Defence has signed a contract with BEL and Indian Air Force, the two orders worth about 3,800 crores for supply of medium power radar and digital radar warning receiver for Indian Air Force. NBCC, they have seen 4 buyers participate and successfully bid for 415 crore of commercial built-up space at WTC, New Delhi. So IRCTC signs an MOU to provide helicopter ticket booking service to pilgrims of Sri Kedarnath. HAL, the OFS has got a strong response. The non-retail portion has seen a subscription of 4.5 times. So government will exercise the green shoe option or the another 1.75% stake sale. Lupin, they have received tentative approval from US FDA for obeticholic acid tablets. This tablet has an annual turnover of about $255 million in USA. Back to you.
Okay, all right. Those are all the stocks in focus. And finally, Manglam is joining in with all the cues from the F&O space. Hey, Manglam.
Good morning. So the SGX Nifty is Friday morning is indicating that we would see a softer start. But, the good part is that it would start right in the support zone. If you just take a look at it, the Nifty lows of the last few days have been held. And as a result of which, the FIs have gone ahead and bought in index futures, almost 1,000 crore worth purchase in index futures. So they bought 60% of that on the Nifty and just about 40% to the Nifty Bank, close to around 400 crores there. The important part is that, they've added around 8,500 longs, covered a few shorts, and as a result of which they were tremendously short on the index futures, and they've gone mildly higher in their long exposure from 7.5% to about 11%, still tremendously short in the index futures itself. The Nifty Bank was an underperformer, broke below the 20 and the 200-day moving average, as Rima pointed out as well. So let's see where we go from here. In terms of March series options expiry that happens next week itself, we'll watch out for the 17,100 call, which saw a fair amount of writing, premium at around 111 odd rupees. 17,200 call writers were extremely active, as were 17,100 put writers. So What does all of this mean? Well, it means that the support for the Nifty is between 17,000 to 17,050, right where the SGX Nifty is indicating its opening. At the same time, the resistance is at levels upwards of 17,200 to 250. So we'll keep an eye out on that.
Okay, all right. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us and prepping us up for this trading day ahead. Have a great Friday. But with that, let's move on, because now mutual fund investments where not more than 35% is invested in equity shares of Indian companies will deem to be short-term capital gains. What does it mean for the mutual fund industry? We'll get you more on the story after this short break.